Huh? What the fuck? Okay, okay. So basically what you're telling me is that at the end of the fucking day, the Dallas Mavericks traded Luka Doncic for 5 picks. This is all I'm seeing is that okay, no, this can't be the full trade. Hold on. Oh my. They effectively traded Luka for Chris Middleton and Marvin Bagley, dude. Like AJ Johnson, cool. Malachi Branham, cool. They're young, whatever. Who knows what they're gonna be? They're not gonna be Luka Doncic. I can tell you that right now. This is bad, bro. This is bad. You got 2 first-round picks from the Thunder and the Warriors. Okay. If you didn't think the Dallas Mavericks were moving to Las Vegas, I don't know what to tell you now. I have never seen a more glaringly obvious just tank. I don't even know what this is, bro. Like, are they even tanking at this point? Because this is so extreme, right? I see my favorite team tank every year. You guys see the banner. I'm a Hornets fan. This year we're doing great for our standards, but we've been tanking the last probably 7 years. You don't tank when you were in the finals, right? So regardless of what you thought about Luka Doncic, even if all that shit was true, you still ended up giving up your franchise player that led you to the finals for Chris Middleton, Marvin Bagley, Malachi Branham, and Jalen Green's little brother. I was about to sit down and record a whole different video. I'm going to do some quizzes after this, but when I saw this pop up on my phone, my first thought was, for who? No players of value to be found in the trade other than Anthony Davis, obviously, but this is almost as bad as the Luka trade. Trading Luka was really, really stupid. Obviously, it's Luka Doncic, but at least they got a star. At least they got Anthony Davis. And it's crazy that I'm saying that like almost a year to the date removed from the Luka trade. They just traded Anthony Davis for 4 bums and a bag of chips. Wait, hold on. This isn't even Nico Harrison. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Wow, bro. Wow. I mean, you even just going past a basketball standpoint, are we really going to ignore the fact that they're probably just tanking this franchise to move them to Vegas? What else is going to happen? Like, what reason do you have to, one, trade Luka Doncic in the first place, and then 2, trade the player you got for Luka Doncic for absolutely nothing? So now 1 year after trading Luka Doncic, you are left with nothing but Cooper Flag. And I don't think he's going to want to stay with the franchise very long that's doing this to every one of their star players. I probably sound terrible. I'm probably not articulating my words, but it's like this shit has me in shock, bro. Like, not as much as the Luka trade, because that was ridiculous, but now we almost expect this level of stupidity from the Mavericks. Like, was Nico Harrison even the problem? I have to ask myself that question now, because this might be worse. This actually genuinely might be worse, because at least you had something. At least you could say, oh, we have AD and Cooper Flag, and we have Cooper's going to learn from Anthony Davis. 2 seasons after being in the finals, we're left with Cooper Flag. And you can be happy about that, you know, as a Mavs fan. He's young. He's really good. He looks like he's going to be a franchise player for years to come. But they're literally tanking the franchise. It's not a coincidence. The owners of the Mavericks is the Adelson family. Miriam Adelson, her husband was the founder of Las Vegas Sands Corporation. They're pushing him out of Dallas. It's kind of sad to see it happen so obviously, because at the end of the day, this is a business. But still, I mean, even just from a fan perspective, it kind of just pisses me off. Like, that this guy can just be like, you know what? I think I'm going to put that here. I actually think I'm going to move that and take it over here. Yeah. But all the talking heads in the media, they're going to be like, oh, the Mavericks, in a few months, or after the season probably, it's going to be like, oh, All of a sudden, the Mavericks are potentially looking at relocation. Oh. At this point, I will be more surprised if they don't end up in Vegas, which is sad to say, but you know, 5 years. I'll be surprised if they're still a team in 5 years. I mean, hey, James Harden's on the Cavs. Dude, one of my friends is talking about LeBron going to the Cavs. My dad's talking about LeBron and Giannis going to the Cavs. Yeah, man. James Harden yapped and whined and cried his way off of another team. Didn't really expect anything less, to be honest. Probably won't be the last time he does it. The Bulls are guard maxing. I will be happy if LeBron ends up going back to the Cavs. I think that would be really cool for him to end out his career in Cleveland, just bookend it. You know, you got the Cleveland in the beginning, Cleveland at the end, you got the Cleveland in the middle. It's perfect. If Giannis goes there too, I might commit a crime. I don't know what crime, but it's not like a violent crime against a human or anything. But I'll probably just like, I don't know, like spray paint, like fuck Giannis on his house. No, wait, would that be worth it? Is that worth it? You guys let me know if you think it's worth it to spray. I mean, especially living, like the closest team to me is the Bucks. To see what that whole situation has turned into is kind of just disgusting. I mean, they went from winning a championship to, I mean, shitting the bed. Is it safe to say? Is it Doc? It's Doc, right? It has to be Doc. Coincidence that they've been struggling ever since Doc Rivers took over? Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started. I'm gonna make a whole nother video about how bad of a coach Doc Rivers is. In conclusion, what the fuck, Dallas? What the fuck? If they're not moving to Vegas, it makes it all the more confusing. Because then it's like you're just doing this for no reason. You're just trading amazing generational players just to do it. Like, just to do it. Just one more time. I just want to look at what they got back. They had Luka Doncic less than 18 months ago on their roster. And now they have Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, Malachi Branham, and Marvin Bagley, who, funny enough, was drafted second overall ahead of Luka. Crazy how shit works out. I never thought I'd say this, but I miss David Stern. 2 years removed from being in the finals. Well, that lighting is way better on that tab. Look at that. Hey, come on now. Golden hour. What they say? No, yo.